Alright, shalom to the elect of Israel. First I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Wahar, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, a great millstone that taught us this truth. It's Isaac from GMS London, England. Alright, got another lesson. Alright, this video I want to speak about, or basically the topic of, as the scripture says, gird up thy loins like a man. Okay? Those of you, in the truth, remember the scripture says, unto you, O men, I call. Okay, what was that? Proverbs 8:4. Okay, this truth, starting mainly with the men. Okay, first the men, all right, because the scripture says that the flock of my pasture are men. So the Lord is dealing with the man, all right, the sons of Israel. All right, the Israelites being the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, the true chosen people of the Lord. Okay, and the Lord is calling, those that have an ear to hear unto this truth. All right, and when you return unto the Lord through this truth, all right, you're gonna go through different hardships. You're gonna go through different trials, struggles. All right, different battles, man. All right, look at the men of the Lord. All right, look at the prophets of old. Which one of them didn't go through hard things? All right, look at Daniel being thrown in the lion's den. Okay, you had Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, all right, that was facing death, being cast into a fiery furnace. But all throughout all these battles and all these struggles, all this adversity, the Lord delivered his men. Okay, the Lord delivered his people, man. And how much more the elect in this time? Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go through things, but remember the scriptures in Job. It tells you, gird up now thy loins like a man. Okay, and when you remember Job, the scriptures actually says that the scripture says, remember the patience of Job, and patience means to suffer. Okay, Job went through a lot of suffering. Okay, and when you read into it, that suffering came upon him because the Lord knew that he was going to keep his integrity. Okay, so that's what it's about. All through it, even though we're going through tough times, even though whatever we're going through, the Lord put it in the elect to remain faithful, to remain upright, to overcome all the adversity. Okay, to suffer through it, to be patient. Okay, remember the scripture says, in your patience possess ye your souls. Okay, so all throughout the suffering, we got to remain, faithful and waiting upon the Lord, enduring. Okay, and enduring means to be made hard. So you're going to go through all the hard things, and it's that we are to be, having faith and cleaving unto the Lord, man. Keeping our integrity, praying unto the Lord. Okay, holding on firm to the Lord's word, because you have to remember as well, all the suffering that came upon Job, the Lord sanctioned it. It was all in the Lord's plan. Okay, there was that wager, that bet up in the heavens, because remember Satan was making that bet. The Lord had that bet with Satan, and he said to him, he said, does Job fear thee for naught? Have you not created a hedge about him? So at the same time, Satan said, basically roughly in around the way, let me get at him, let me touch his flesh, let me give him ailments, let me, let him go through these pains and sufferings, allow me to make him, lose his children, lose loved ones, let him have sacrifice. Okay, so in this time, we're gonna go through similar things, man, especially losses. All right, if you got a woman and she's bugging out, you got family members bugging out because you're in the truth, you got co-workers, people that you work with being demons. These are all trials, man. And guess what? They're all temporary too. And don't think the Lord don't see it. Okay, the Lord knows what's going on with you, with us. the different situations and battles that we're trying, you know, and that we're going through. Because guess what? The Lord sent them. How about that? Okay? Just like how the Lord, you know, sent what was upon Job. So that's why it's all about having faith, okay? Which is all from the Lord, okay? Because remember, the scriptures tell you that there is no temptation that such has come into man, but the Lord is faithful, that will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, and with a way that he will be able to make it to where you will escape. Okay? So it's all about, where's your faith at? Okay, the Lord is looking at, do you believe? Do you trust in him? Okay, the scriptures tell you, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not upon thine own understanding. Okay? Just like how a situation could present itself in front of you and it can look like, oh shit, how am I gonna get out of this? I can have you thinking like, oh man, this is you know, can it get worse than this? You know, Job was thinking that, like, well, what next? Whatever next, what worse could come? But guess what? When you go through all that adversity and you come out of it, when the Lord delivers you out of it, that strengthens your faith. Like, wow, you know, if the Lord could deliver me out of that, what else can the Lord deliver me out of? And that's an increase in your faith. That's an increase in your strength. And that's a glory unto the Lord, man. So, you know, really, we gotta meet these situations, you know, with faith, man. Head on, man. Just take it on. Take it cheerfully, like the scriptures tell you. Okay? You know, hey, we're Israelites, man. You know, there ain't nothing that you know, with the Lord that we can't overcome, that we can't face, man. Like, we can't handle. Okay? And our power is a man of war. He's a tough power, man. And that's who we have in our corner, backing us. So yeah, hard things come, but we gotta gird up, man. We gotta gather ourselves together, man. You know, pull ourselves together, man, in the Lord. Alright, the scripture says, be strong in the Lord. Alright, because yes, this is a spiritual warfare. Alright? Be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Alright, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but principalities, man. You know, and wickedness and you know, in high places. But at the end of the day, you know, we have the ultimate power that is for us, man. You know? So yeah, it's not just about the physical things that you can see. It's about the things that are unseen. You know? Good versus evil. So, and don't get it twisted, man. You know, the Lord is gonna, you know, avenge us, man. All our adversaries, all those that disrespect us, all those that scoff and mock at us, all those that give us a hard time, especially you wicked niggas, man, the 2/3. You know, those that are not of the elect, those that are wicked of our people, that give the prophets a hard time. Hey, the Lord's gonna avenge us, man. The Lord's gonna get you. Alright? You heathens too. Alright? You know, Luke 18. Alright? You know, it tells you that surely the Lord will avenge his elect. You know, the Lord is a just power, man, a balanced power. The Lord ain't gonna just allow things to just roll over. Oh yeah, just forget that. You know? Yeah, I saw when that person, you know, did that wicked, you know, evil shit to you. But yeah, that's just gonna roll, that's just gonna slide. No. The scriptures tell you, man, that, you know, better not offend my little ones. For I had better to have a millstone cast about your neck, and you've been cast into the depths of the sea. You don't want to offend the Lord's little ones, man. You know, the men of the Lord, the prophets. Alright, the scripture says, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. Alright, so there's a heavy judgment coming to those of you that think this is a joke, man. The Lord sees everything, man. The angels see everything. Alright, and the Lord hears our prayers. So we can't lose sight of that as well, man. Alright, now I'll end with this scripture. It says, you know, in I believe 2 Timothy, it says, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, So yeah, we are gonna go through hard things, man. You know, the hour of temptation, you know, Jacob's trouble, you know, the scriptures, you know, are clear about the tribulations that's coming. All right, but we gotta endure all hardness, man. As a good soldier, we're soldiers of the Lord. Okay? So we gotta gird up like a man, okay? And not be entangled in the affairs of this life, man. All this BS that's going on that don't matter in this world, man. We have to remember that, like, World War III's on the door, man. All these different prophecies popping off. So, you know, we're gonna be in a time where, you know, like, hey, we gotta get comfortable being uncomfortable. But at the end, there's a reward, you know, for our faith, for overcoming. All right? And that's what the Lord likes, man. The Lord likes someone that fights, you know, spiritually, you know, going through battle after battle, you know, knocked down, but keeps getting back up. You know, there ain't no quitting. You know, ain't no quitting us, man. Through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashmi Hawashai, man. That's the elect. You know, that's why the scripture says that he that overcomes, the scripture says he that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved. Okay, so that's what it's about, man. Crossing that finish line, man. And that's through the power of Yahweh Ba'ashmi Hawashai, man. So I'm going to end it here. Lord willing, it was edifying. I'll say all praises be to Yahweh Ba'ashmi Hawashai, Waharaka Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Alright, and to the elect out there, Shalom.